Boxing Live here. DJ Boxing Live here.
EJ Boxing Live here with Pettie, Paulie and Malignaggi, side man, best friend. Pete, how you doing, man? How you finding the UK?
Good. Chilling, man. But just getting used to it now. We just got in a couple hours ago, so I'm like just half asleep, you know.
Cool. So tell us about Paulie. Paulie's opponent pulled out. Do you know a bit about his opponent?
We know he fought on the show that we fought on in Milan in September. Tough little guy, you know, but it is what it is.
How many rounds is it?
I'm not sure what they finalized. Could be 8, could be 10. We trained for 12, so.
Trained for 12, yeah?
Yeah, we were ready for European titles, so and that's what Paulie was looking forward to. But you know, it is what it is. We take it in stride, and you know, we train, so he's sharp anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
It's a good look, you know, because you guys are obviously Italian as well. We're Italian descent and trying to get the European belt. I think that's a good look, you know what I mean? Many guys obviously, my parents are Jamaican as well, trying to get a belt from your native country. I think that's a good look, you know, for Paulie, you know.
Yeah, especially just to fight in the UK, you know, against someone who's not British. You know, it's like the UK following can actually cheer for him without feeling like they're backstabbing their guy. You know, so this has been a plan of his, and it's like a dream for him to fight here.
Yeah.
And it was tough. It was tough making it. We had some changes here and there. We were supposed to fight in October, but it's finally here, so we're excited.
All right, man, we'll do some things. So, how do you think about the main event? You got Dillian White versus Anthony Joshua. How do you think that's going to go?
You know, I don't know much about White, but I do know about Joshua, and I think he's the best out there right now. I mean, obviously it's a little soon to say, but I think Saturday is a big test for him, and I think he's gonna pull it out and do well.
All right, so let's talk about current events in the World Heavyweight Championship. Vladimir Klitschko lost his belt to Tyson Fury. What's your take on that, man?
I still can't believe it. I'm not a Tyson Fury fan at all. He just rubs me the wrong way, but he had a game plan, he stuck with it, and you know, he won. He was the better man that night, no doubt about it. I've heard some people say, oh, it was so boring, no guy deserved to win. No, Tyson Fury deserved to win. Vladimir, he just basically let his belt go, you know, in my opinion. So credit to Tyson Fury and their camp, because they came up with a game plan and they stuck with it. I wasn't a fan of that game plan, but it worked nonetheless. But I'm hearing that there's a rematch, so we'll see what if Vladimir can make adjustments. I feel like he's just too old. I think he shouldn't go through with the rematch. He should just stay retired and you know, let some of these young guys go at Tyson. One of my favorite fighters, David Haye, he's making his return next month. You know, he's like, to me, he's one of the most talented guys that you could say is 6'3", but we'll see what, you know, he may be in the mix himself.
Absolutely. All right, last one. Ronda Rousey lost to Holly Holmes. I was watching you on Periscope. Down goes Rousey. Down goes Rousey. Man, did you? I put money on it. I think you did as well.
Yes.
I put some money, and I believe that in my skills, because I was looking at her skills. One thing they didn't understand is that with boxing, she never tries to knock out her opponents. But if you get too aggressive with her, she'll beat. That's what happens. So, what was your take on the fight, and why did you put your money down on Holly Holmes at the time?
We have a friend named Belinda that fought Holly. As a boxer. You know, I always lean towards the boxers when it comes to stand-up, and you know, judo, you could be great at breaking somebody's arm, but you have to initially get to that person.
That's right.
And you know, Holly being taller and knowing how to use her distance and a lot more experience in fight game. I just, even if I said she didn't win, I was curious to see how Ronda reacted to getting punched in the face, and my reaction, her reaction, I was exactly right with the way I felt like she would react. She wouldn't be comfortable, and she wasn't. So they're saying that she's going around now saying her shit is still jacked up.
Yeah, she can't buy an apple.
As she can't bite an apple, but she wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather. I mean, come on, man, you know. But people crown the king, or in this case the queen, a little bit too soon in my eyes, and that's all media. You know, it was her to buy into it and buy into her own hype, but it's all media, man. They like to see the next big thing, and everybody wants to be on to the next big thing first. Sometimes it's a little too soon, you know.
Talking about big thing, Golovkin. I think you got your take on Golovkin as obviously he just unified the belt against David Lemieux. What's your take on Golovkin? And overall opinion of Golovkin, is he Is he what everyone thinks he is?
I think he's a beast. You know, his pedigree speaks for itself as far as how many amateur fights he has, what he's accomplished, his punching power, the way he sets guys up. But you know, I feel like styles make fights, and I'd like to see him in there with a true boxer. You know, it's convenient that he can't move up to fight Andre Ward, but he was willing to move up to fight Chavez Jr. and all these other guys. So it's like you talk about cherry picking. It seems like they're cherry picking a little bit themselves. And you know what? James DeGale, man, he just defended his title. I'm a big fan. I hope he comes to the fight Saturday. But he's another one that I don't know if Triple G could beat him.
Yeah, he'll be there. He should be there tomorrow, man. But yeah, man, I got to save my battery because I think it's gonna run out probably later on.
Yeah.
Hey, Pettie, man, but I appreciate you giving me his time to interview.
No doubt.
And then for your UK fans, what do you want to say to them?
Oh man, so thanks for all the love, especially Brooklyn to the world. You know, our podcast, we received the most love from the UK, and EJ, I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man. Thanks, Pettie, man. So live here with Paulie Malignaggi and Pettie. Paulie, so how you find? Who's your new opponent? You've just obviously a replacement. How do you feel about it?
My new opponent is Antonio Moscatiello. I actually think he's a better fighter than Gianluca Branco at this stage in the game. You know, he's a bit younger. He's fought guys like Leonard Bundu for the European title already. You know, he's got a 22 record, and he's hungry. You know, I think Gianluca Branco wasn't hungry. I don't think he had any desire to defend the title against me. I don't think he had any desire to be in a tough fight in general. You know, the beating he was catching and winning that title last year was monumental. I don't know. I wouldn't have the face to celebrate if I won the title in that way. I would tell the referee, listen, buddy, you got to do me a favor. Give me that belt in the dressing room. I don't want to celebrate. I lost all the right to celebrate with the way I just won this belt. You saw the way he won it, right? I mean, you saw the way he won the European title.
No, I haven't seen it. I think the last time I saw him, did he fight?
Caught a beating every round.
A lashing.
5 rounds. A thrashing. Yeah. Then he was down twice. Then in round 5, Rafael Jacquez slips on the canvas and tears his ACL.
Oh, damn.
And he has to forfeit the match.
Yeah.
And Branco wins on a forfeit after catching that kind of beating. So again, if I won any type of title like that, I would tell the referee, and I whisper in his ear, listen, just give me the belt in the dressing room.
See that Gianluca Branco? Is that the same one who fought Turagay?
Yes.
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah,
as well,
exactly.
For the vacant.
In the Stone Age, yeah.
So you would have fought Moscatiello for more competitiveness anyway.
Yeah.
It just so happens that Branco had
Moscatiello was actually a better fighter, but Branco had the belt that I wanted, so that's why we were fighting Branco.
So you
but
wanted to fight the old man just to take
I gotta give Moscatiello credit because this is the second time he steps in for Branco. Branco did this to Leonard Bundu a couple of years ago, pulled out at the last minute, and Moscatiello stepped in for him there. And I counted himself well for a few rounds and got stopped with a body shot, but he's here again doing the same thing. He's got to clean up Branco's mess. I mean, if I was him, I'd be sick of cleaning up Branco's mess too. But he's a starting challenge. You know, he's like I said, he's 22 and he still got hunger for it. And I think any fighter who still got hunger for it is deserving of being in the ring on this kind of stage.
He's going to be here today?
He's actually here, yeah.
You gonna let him have it? Like,
He's actually, I gotta be honest with you, for stepping in the way he stepped in for Branco, I can't let him totally have it. But what I will do, I was gonna let Branco have it, but he's just not here, so I'm still gonna let Branco have it. I'm gonna basically break down the story for everybody because there's a history here with this story, and I'm sick of dealing with this guy. The way he pulled out was so unprofessional. He waited for the headline to break. He never intended to fight me, but he waited for the headline to break so he could use my name to get headlines for himself, and then he pulled out. I thought it was immature. I thought it was unsportsmanlike, and it's a 45-year-old man here. This is not a kid. There's certain ways you conduct yourself, and I'm sick of it.
No problem. So, see this belt? Is it what's the round? 10? What is it?
I don't know. It's for the EU title. It's not the EBU title. Not the title I wanted. But
EBU ain't that the European title?
No, EBU is European Boxing Union. That's the real European title. The EU is I don't know, like the nephew, like the niece.
Okay, so you going off that? You're gonna get it after? Go for that after, yeah?
Well, that's what I'm fighting for here. But then after, hopefully, I don't know. I mean, when you're winning the real European title was always one of my goals. It's starting to feel like maybe it wasn't meant to be. I don't know what's going on after. I'm focused on Saturday, and then I'm focused on enjoying my end of the year in New year, and then
Hey, the
we'll
UK's happy to have you, man. Like I said, I was talking to Petey just earlier on, like from Brooklyn to the world. There's a big podcast. We watch it over here all the time. Religiously, like I was watching Petey, like I said, on
making waves thanks to our British fans.
Nah, on Periscope.
Yeah,
Hey, down goes Rousey.
Periscope.
Down goes Rousey. Like I was saying to Petey that I put money on Holly Holmes as well.
Did he? Holly Holmes, Larry's niece.
Yeah. I knew she was gonna win. The boxing, I could tell.
That's what we call boom. That's what we call locksmith. Somebody was asking me what locksmith means on Twitter last night. I didn't answer him. A locksmith means basically you call locks. Locks are like guaranteed winners. So when you're a locksmith, what does a locksmith do? He opens locks. Gives you give you guaranteed winners.
Yeah, man. All right, so talking about locksmith, let's talk about the main event. Locksmith, who do you think is gonna win that one?
Oh, come on, don't put me on the spot like that. I gotta be presented in front of these guys. Come on, dude. Come on. Listen, I got respect for Joshua. I have respect for White. I think it's 2 undefeated fighters, and that means both guys are gonna be hungry to the fullest. And when you got undefeated fighters, take it from me, nobody wants to lose that. Oh, they fight a little harder, they dig down a little deeper. I always think of the fight with me and Miguel Cotto. You know, I dug down a little more that night because I didn't want to lose my O. And Cotto was also undefeated at the time. And I think it sets up for you're gonna get the best of both fighters, and you're gonna get not only the best of the skills, but also the most desire out of them. Because a guy who's a bit long in the tooth, maybe your prospect may learn from him, but at the end of the day, that guy who's a bit long in the tooth, when it gets too tough, he may kind of pack it in. A guy with an O on his record will not pack it in. He's too prideful in that O. He'll fight to the end. And so I think you have that with both of these guys, and I think that can make it a bit more interesting than some of Joshua's previous fights, who were some good names, but at day's end, you know, he handled them very well, and that's why he's the prospect he is.
Yeah, he didn't really come in with the ambition. All right, man, Paulie, man. Good luck on Saturday, and we'll probably talk soon. Thanks,
mate.
Cheers. No problem.
DJ Boxing Live here. DJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas, the fat bump, the